Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, happy Monday. Hopefully you guys are doing well. You guys are going to kill the week ahead. Yeah, we got some things to talk about today. If you enjoyed the upload today, guys, drop a thumbs up. It would support the video. Guys, I got my Twitch Prime Pack. It took 2 weeks, but I got my Twitch Prime Pack. So, we have a couple things to talk about today. So yeah, we're going to continue to talk about them. So, we got a Twitch Prime Pack. Contains an exclusive pack, 81 plus. I think we also have a player pick potentially in here. We do not grab a boards, but we have a player pick. I think it's going to be like an 81 plus player pick for selections, I think is what it is. I'm not positive, but that is our Twitch Prime Pack, the long-awaited. We get a bunch of duplicates, but we have an 81 plus overall player pick, and we get nothing. So, thank you, Twitch Prime Rewards. And unfortunately, they are all untradeable as well, which is not the best, right? It's not the best that they're all untradeable. I think these are already untradeable. This guy actually is tradable, so we will go ahead and sell him. And anyways, guys, we have a couple things to talk about today. I want to keep bringing like some current events to the channel as we do the uploads, talking about the market in FIFA. You know, besides the SBCs and stuff, and tell you guys a little bit about what is going on in the FIFA world because I think it's important. And yeah, so yesterday, guys, in the FCC qualifiers, there was a lot of things going on. And number one was that two players, guys, because they couldn't connect to each other, played rock, paper, scissors, shoe to advance through to the qualifier. Now, the state of this being an outlet towards deciding outcomes in a match in an esport is disgusting. So ridiculous that two people couldn't connect to each other. I struggle to understand that. And I also wanted to show you guys because, look, these qualifiers, man, I mean, they're crazy. They're really, really crazy if you think about it, guys. So I wanted to show you guys as well a tweet on my Twitter yesterday about this. Look at this, guys. So basically, this penalty goes in, right? And it doesn't register in the game. And the admins decided that it wasn't a goal. So this whole thing is ridiculous, man, with these qualifiers. I feel for these guys who play professional FIFA. It is literally a meme at this point of how bad it is. And it's just toxic. It really, really, really is bad. So yeah. So, guys, we sold George Best. I lost 250K, but it was fun trying him out. And then we've got a couple other sales. I bought a couple Pirlos last night when they got low. I got Desai's yesterday. Guys, the icon center back and fullback market fell out of this world, man, in the last like 24 hours, 48 hours, because I think what happened was with SBC Ramos, and we also got Zakaria on Friday. This caused a lot of people to like rearrange their teams and things like that. So a lot of these meta icons, for example, Desai went from 770 to 600. I bought like 6 of them at 620. He is selling a little bit up today, which is good. I tried a little bit of overnight flipping, not so much. A little bit with a couple Pirlos. Those worked. We've got to sell the Desai's. I tried to buy a couple Lewandowski's last night at 210 to 215. I bought a couple things with Squad Butter Rewards. Nothing that crazy. But I bought a couple Lewandowski's at 213. I like the price, and now he's 210. So he's down a little bit. Team of the week looks pretty low at the moment, you know, and that's where that's at. And then I bought a couple Alabas at 250, but I didn't do anything crazy in terms of flipping. I got a couple Rashikas at 110, 112. Nothing crazy in terms of overnight flipping, guys. I really didn't go that hard, and I'm honestly I'm not trading all that much right now at the moment. Also, guys, to point out, I wanted to obviously point this out to you guys. Wayne Rooney had an SBC that came out yesterday, and I tried him out. He's very good. So if any of you guys want like a little bit of expertise or opinion with it, he is a very good card. It's just a matter of can you link him in your teams. But I do like going forward, right? Like I think Rooney's normal card is medium high. I love that EA are changing work rates. I'm a very, very big fan of this, guys. EA seem to be changing work rates with cards and really improving cards. You know, just not for the sake of it, but for the meta of this game, which I really enjoy. I feel like they're trying to make players a little bit more usable with this game, which is super, super important. And just talking about Ramos's card real quick, guys, do this Ramos if you're interested, because I've played against him now a couple times in the weekend league, and he's unbelievably good. He's unbelievably good. He really, really is really, really solid. So if you're considering doing this card, he was a rock. And I think because the gameplay is really slow, you know, when you're playing against players that build up slow, when you're trying to counter against him, this guy is a rock at the back. He's got good reactions, which I think makes up for a lot of the stats on this card. I think it was an amazing card, you know, when I was playing against him. So, yeah, we have man of the matches guys that are actually in packs. I got lucky, by the way, selling Best at the price that I did sell Best, because Best is now not selling at like 4.9, I think it is. Oh, now he's selling at 5.15. Interesting. So he's up a little bit from where I purchased it. The only thing right now, guys, that I am getting torched on, really, if you look at my club, I lost 250K on Best, which is fine, because a lot of the time with those cards, like, you try to you're okay taking the tax loss. I'm getting torched on Grincha. I think I got screwed by the fact that we got a Ronaldo release, and I think another right wing. I bought this at 4.55. But I think I might keep him in my club because I really do like him. We'll see. I'm thinking about keeping him. I bought a Phil Foden man of the match to play some champs with him yesterday. He was fun. The Bayern triangle is really good for me this weekend. If I could recommend a center back to you guys, Alaba is unbelievable. He's so good. Medium high work rates. His reactions were really good. He was strong. I didn't find any problems with his aggression. It's probably because of the anchor chemistry style. But this guy was phenomenal. So if you're looking at a center back and you're interested in a guy, you know, that's in the Bundesliga, I couldn't recommend another player, man. This guy was so freaking good. For me this weekend. So I would really recommend this card if you're considering looking at a center back or anything like that. Alaba was lights out good. Really did enjoy him. And so, yeah, I also have to take a really tough loss on Tomori. I bought him at 557, man. And right now on the market, he's down a ton. He was 490 this morning. I think he's back up to like 500. So that's not really that fun. I might take a little, I mean, I don't have to take the loss, which is the good thing. But I may take the loss probably this upcoming weekend. I want to change up the center backs. I'm not truly in love with him. And David Luiz is pretty solid. Neuer was really good, so that was something to point out just about the team. Neymar was Neymar. You guys already know how that goes. So one thing I wanted to talk about, just market related, Shapeshifters, guys. The last team rose really nicely. Like even Messi rose up from the last team. So the right back that I invested in is now 144. The Bundesliga Cam is doing well. A lot of these guys did really well out of packs. It doesn't surprise me, but yeah, it's good to see. It really is good to see. These guys did really well out of packs, and they should continue to rise. But that means that there's a very big investing opportunity for some of these cards. Now, some of these cards, guys, are a little bit more expensive. I know that. But I do think you're going to see a really nice rise with Pereira, Rashica, Arnold, and Alaba. Mendy and Conte should push up because they're meta. And the thing about Mendy that's really unique that I wanted to point out, guys, a lot of these qualifiers, man, they have certain ratings on them. Mendy fits the ratings really well because he's only an 86 and his links are amazing. So keep that in mind, guys, as you go and invest. These cards are in packs until Friday. Men of the matches are in packs until tomorrow night. There is going to be some money in, I think Fred is a safe one, but I think Gnabry, Havertz, and Jesus do rise up a fair bit. We'll have to see exactly, but I think there's definitely some money in a couple of these guys. I think these guys are all very meta and are all going to be very used. I haven't even looked at these men of the match cards recently, but I know that they're a ton of fun to trade with. So Iñaki Williams is now 135K and St. Maximin's 110K. So you can see the men of the matches guys so far that have been super meta are really rising out of packs. If we go take a look at UCL men of the matches, we can see that Haaland's not up too much out of packs. He was very common. These guys seem to get packed a lot more. And I don't know if I don't really understand why, but they do seem to get packed a lot more than other man of the matches. This guy, though, man, has gone from 13K as an 86 man of the match to 19K. So just take a look at some of these guys. If you have spare coins, guys, in the future, make sure you're just kind of putting in a couple coins into these cards because they are going to go up out of packs. Just stock them in your club. Icon market is down, but up a good amount for the most part. It's up from what it was in the daytime yesterday. There was a huge sell-off yesterday, and this is what an extended weekly can do for the market. It can really help. It can really help the market not really die during the week. Because what will happen is now that people are still playing Weekend League today, because their Weekend League is really extended, there's not going to be as much of a sell-off. And then because the Weekend League starts again on Thursday, you just kind of have this situation where the market is not really that dead. For the majority of the weekend. I think I might try to flip this Desai. How many Desais? I want to see how many Desais are under 650 because that 627 looks flippable at like 660. But how many are under? Yeah, I think we're gonna try to flip this. So we'll try to pick this up at 627. And really, guys, from this week on, I'm kind of just gonna be messing around with icons at this point. All of my trading is done for the purpose of making coins for team of the season. That's the only reason I'm still really trading at the moment because gameplay wise, I don't like the gameplay much. So there's not really much of a reason to trade gameplay wise. At the moment, every single kind of buy and every single trade that I'm making is really geared towards bringing you guys content and us enjoying packs come team of the season, which is within like 60 days. So I just want to make sure that I have enough coins to have an unlimited amount where I can always spend coins to do packs and really have a good time, regarding that, because it's important to me that I have the coins to be able to do that with you guys, man. I love doing packs on stream, and I love doing that during team of the season. I love just draining my foot coin account and trying to get as many packs as possible and pack as many blues as I can with the hopes of getting, a really big one, right? A Ronaldo, one of those types of players. I mean, that's always my goal when I do team of the season packs. So if trading icons can take me there, it can take me there. I need to be a little bit better and more aware of investing in cards that are going out of packs, because I haven't been doing that almost at all recently. And okay, Alaba just sold, nice. So what I started doing it with, though, man, is I started doing it with this where is he? I think his name is Hatebor. I mean, I started doing it with this Hatebor guy, and I bought like a bunch at 130, 30, 145. So I got to do that more, because I do have the coins to kind of set aside, and I just need to be more disciplined, within doing that. I definitely need to. I think Tony Cruz, I think a lot of SBC fodders rose, and that's because EA have put in a good baseline of players for users to go in and do. But Cavani has gone from I think 23 to 30K. So we have a couple guys. I didn't really invest in these guys. More, I just kind of picked them up, and then I had duplicates in my club. But I think we're going to take the money on a couple of these 84s, because a lot of people are doing SBCs at the moment. So it's not a bad time to go ahead and I think cash out on a couple 84s, 85s. If you guys ever have any of these 84s, 85s, just make sure you list them up for lazies. There's a good amount of times where you will just be able to sell one of these cards just for the listing, for way over the listing price. That is not what I want to see. That needs to go back to the club. Is this a club warrior? Yeah, 300 games, bro. He's not getting sold. What am I doing? So yeah, I mean, that's where the account is at the moment. That's really all we're doing. I'm not looking to invest in any cards until I see a little bit more pack supply. But it should be a pretty stable week for the market, guys. I'm not expecting too much of a sell-off. The cheapest day this week on the market should be, in my opinion, on Wednesday. Wednesday should be the cheapest day on the market, and that is due to the weekend league being extended. And Wednesdays just have kind of been cheap. Usually the past couple weeks, Wednesdays have been a really, really good day to just kind of buy into the market. It seems to be the day that everything is just kind of low. I don't know how to explain it other than that. It just seems to be the day that nobody's actually buying cards, and everybody's kind of awaiting the, you could say, the weekend league rewards and that whole, I guess, that whole process to bring in coins to their club and help them obtain newer cards and things like that. But we've already seen a little bit of a rebound, guys, with some of these center backs. I watched this Rio yesterday. He was down to 820. He's back up to 880. So people are definitely buying some of these back. What happens here, guys, is that a card like Ramos comes out and a Zakaria card. These two types of cards come out. And what happens is that people sell everything to get the coins to go ahead and complete these SBCs, right? And that concept should make sense to you guys. But obviously, when they finish, guys, when these people finish the SBC, a lot of the time the selling stops, and then the demand is still there. I mean, the demand, guys, it's always going to be there for your Rio, your Desai, these types of players. That demand is always going to be there. So that's why you guys do see these starting to come back. Now, guys, icon swaps, there's going to be a new set of icon swaps in 11 days. I'm praying to God that EA learned something from the last one. And please, 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 all right, EA, please, you got to put moments in these icon swaps, man. You have to do it. I'm personally not going to be grinding the next icon swaps because I just don't care anymore. And I took the mid icon pack, and it ruined me, man. I didn't get anything. But they need to, man. They need to bring out icon moments in the next one, bro. I swear. If it's just prime icons, the community is going to be heated. They got to give us, oh my God, 400K. I bought that for my team, guys. Wow, I'm in the mud with that one. That's bad. But another thing to point out, the investments, man, went really well. Kondogbia is 120. This guy's 140. This guy's 86, I think. And Mertens is only like 220. But we have these guys fresh, which is good. And we'll continue to keep them in the club. And that's where the club is at right now, man. That is where the club is at. And that is what we got going on. So thank you guys for watching my upload today. Nothing too crazy, but just informative. Appreciate you guys as always, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.